Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I have witnessed a comment that a friend posted that someone was talking derogatory about them. So I thought we would just take a real quick second and just syntax that comment. I didn't write the whole thing. I just took the first part of the comment. So we will break that down. But first, I want to go over the parts of speech with you real quick. So what I do is I inject a mathematical interface into the grammar so that I can identify the parts of speech with a number. If we put the part of speech above the word, it would take up too much time and we would be too confusing. So I use a number to identify it. I use 0 as a conjunction. They lied to us in school. The only conjunction in the English language is and or. And is a command, or is an option. I use 1 as an adverb, which is a modifier. 2 is a verb. Again, they lied to us in school. The only verb in the English language is and are. Running is not a verb. Jumping is not a verb. Playing is not a verb. Parking is not a verb. You must think first before you can do these conditions of a fact. So a verb is motion or thinking. 3 is an adjective. An adjective is a color, opinion, a modifier, modification. It modifies the word that it is in front of. You cannot use an adjective in any legal document. Why? Because it changes. When you put an adjective in front of a fact, it changes the fact into a pronoun. So it is no longer a fact. 4 is a pronoun. PRO is no, NO is no, and UN is no contract. So a pronoun is a no contract word. 5 is a position. A position is the ABC word spelling term. So when you have two individuals that come together, they have to agree on a alphabet that they're going to use. If we were in Russia, we'd use the Russian alphabet. If we were in Germany, we would use the German alphabet. If we were in China, we would use the Chinese alphabet. 6 is a lodial. Lodial is the highest ownership you could have. Let's just parse that word. LO is location, DI is original, and AL is contract. The way you certify any word or sentence, it means the same things frontwards or backwards. So let's just break that down. Location, original contract, contract, original location. If it doesn't mean the same things frontwards and backwards, it's fiction. 7 is a fact, which is a noun. 8 is past time, anything that is from or ending in ED. And 9 is future time. FOR is the preposition in the fact. PRE and 2 is in the fiction. So now that you have, actually let's finish up. So I use GV for a gerund verb. When you put an adverb in front of a fact, you change it to a gerund verb. I use NC for no contract for the word meanings. And actually almost all of our words mean no contract. Why? So that they can keep us locked into the fiction, because it doesn't. All of our, most of our words don't even mean anything. VC is void continuance, which is the 2-space syntax rule. When you use double spacing, it breaks up the continuance of evidence. So you cannot have 2 spaces in between the words or in between the lines, in between the sentences. DPV is a dangling participle verb. When you put an adverb in front of a fact and the fact is at the end of the sentence, the fact becomes a dangling participle verb, which is the most you could bastardize a fact. Things that are void, styles parentheses syntax, or styles quotations syntax, or styles brackets syntax, or styles boxing syntax. Anything in parentheses, quotation, brackets, or boxing is removed from the paper. This is per International Styles of Advertising Manuals, which dictates how all countries come together and communicate. It identifies what is an adverb, what is a verb, what is a pronoun, what is an adjective, and so on. When you put a fact in front of a fact, it changes the first fact into a pronoun, and it changes the first fact into an adjective and the second fact into a pronoun. What the attorney is doing when he puts a fact in front of a fact, he is creating a presumption. A presumption is an idea that is taken to be true, although it is not known for certain. Now, what was the derogatory comment made to my friend? We are watching you comment. There was much more, but I don't want to get too into it so I don't get you too confused. So if you look up on your phone, we is a pronoun. So we go here, for is a pronoun. So we is a pronoun. So the circled numbers are what you would see if you looked it up on your phone. We is a pronoun, are is a verb, watching is a verb, you is a pronoun, and 7 is a fact. But if you follow the syntax rules, the only thing that can follow a pronoun is an adverb. So are is changed to an adverb. If you look at the rules, the only thing that can appear in front of a pronoun is an adjective. So the verb watching is changed to an adjective. And if you follow the rules again, the only thing that can follow a pronoun is an adverb. And it is a fact, so it changes it to a gerund verb. So basically what they just admitted is that they are a legal oxymoron. This makes absolutely no sense, and if you looked up the definition of all these words together, how they are placed in the sentence, you would find no meaning in the dictionary. So let me just go over one more thing real quick. So all lawyers are taught to lie to the population in 5 patterns. This is what makes this technology so powerful, is because once you do this, you can start to see a pattern. There's a pattern from Princeton, one from Yale, one from Harvard. The 5 top colleges teach the lawyers to lie to the population in a specific pattern, and these are the 5 patterns. Once you have done this enough, you will actually be able to tell where the lawyer went to college just by his pattern. So let's just take a look at. We've got 4, 1, 3, 4. Sure enough, look down there. 4, 1, 3, 4. Pronoun, adverb, adjective, pronoun. There you go, folks. Have a good day.